Ahoy and welcome to this Narrowboat adventure. Today is the first day of our big trip. So I am going on a big trip this August. I've got the whole month off and we're heading up the Grand Union to an undisclosed location because I don't want to tell you in case we don't make it all the way there. So today is the first ever day and we're heading from Harefield up to Watford. So that's the plan for today. We're heading up with a couple of our friends, James and Marlis. Marlis will be in the video today as James is working. She's doing all the driving for her boat. And you might remember her from the video about pump out toilets. So let's go ahead and have a look and see how the day goes. Okay, so here we go. We have just pulled away from the mooring. You can see Marlis's boat up ahead. And it's an absolutely gorgeous day. Lots of lily pads out at this time of year, which always makes me happy, as my granny was called Lily and it reminds me of her. And it was just beautiful. We got to the first lock, it was set our way, and we thought things can't be going any better. So we go past the scary crocodile outside this person's house. It's actually a plastic lawn ornament. Close the lock. And at the other side I start lifting the paddles. And we wait. The lock fills up and off we go, away. Until, oh no, disaster strikes. Marlis's boat has broken. It started making an awful noise. I was stuck on the other side of the towpath, so I started looking at things, butterfly, and look under my strawberry and find a caterpillar. There's still problems with Marlis's boat, so we decide to breast up and give her a tow. And my partner has towed and breasted up before, but I have never with our boat, and he's never with our boat. And I don't think Marlis had either, but it was most lovely, and it was the perfect day for it. And it was almost like we had a cruiser stern because we got to hang out together at the back, so it was a nice experience. And then of course we had quite a bit of stress every time we had to go past a boat, or every time we had to go through a tunnel or go in a lock. There was gorgeous houses around here that was very pretty. Oh, and some very naughty ducks chained up to this fence. Made me laugh a little bit. And then we came into King's Langley, I think this is. So it gets a little bit more like a town. And a lot more boats, so a lot more squeezing through teeny tiny gaps. So we've got a strong cross flow coming, which is a little bit scary. You can see it and the water moving up ahead here. What do you think it's coming from? Of course, it's coming from a slalom course for kayaks, I think that is. But we made it through up to the lock, and our first lock double breasted. Of course we do professionally, don't hit the sides. Perfect. I don't think we hit the sides on any of the locks throughout the day. My partner has also driven wide beams and things like that for people before, so he's pretty experienced at navigating in this kind of style, but I was still quite impressed. Marlis and I went and operated the lock. This one was quite a stiff one, as you can see. I'm struggling with it a bit. Sometimes you just got to put all your weight into it. And in this shot you are one with the lock, part of the lock. Luckily for us, the weather held out for pretty much the entire day. It was very lovely. And of course I am a good little boater and always do my very best to remember to close down the paddles. It's only the very odd occasion that I do forget, and then when I do forget I feel horribly guilty for the rest of the day that someone's had to come and deal with my paddles left up. But to be fair, it is very few and far between that happens. And of course here we come, sneaking out through the gate. Now you can always tell liveaboards by the plants and solar panels and bikes and other things that they keep on their roof. The Slowness of Cows, of course, fantastic boat name. Here we have some teenage coots. Wibbly wobbly. Oh, I do like to see things like this, and of course here we are whizzing past a speeding boat. Oh, this bit was really scary. So you can see there's double moored boats on one side, and then on the other side we've got a wide beam that's only tied on by its centre line, so that was a bit scary. So we had one person on each side ready to kick off to make sure we didn't hit any other boats. Luckily, my partner did a really good job and maybe got a little bit lucky that the wide beam pulled itself in as we came past, and nobody needed to do anything as we just squirreled past. Oh, this guy was super lovely and helped us through the next lock. He was ever so nice. And there was a bunch of people having a barbecue there. Oh, and there's a monkey! And a heron. Obviously this is the animal portion, although this I think is just so that you could see that it was like a slanted bank rather than a straight down kind of one. Got some horses at this lock, which is always nice to see. Oh, and this one is a bridge followed by a lock, which for these two boats tied together was just the scariest thing. Somehow still managed to be okay with that one, but I can't tell you how nervous this sort of thing made me. Because really they're only just wide enough for two boats to go through, so trying to guide the two in at the same time is just really hard. I have to say, I really have appreciation for any wide beamers. Oh, the littlest model canal! So this is a model canal that was just teeny tiny, and you can see kind of how a canal works. I might use these shots to explain how locks work at some stage. I assume later in the year they fill it up with water, but you can see the seal and everything in the little lock, and it was just so cute. So there you can see the seal as you go uphill, and the lock gates are working. So maybe they have oh, there's me pretending to be a giant. Maybe they have tiny canal boats that they get to use when they have it full of water. Yes, I'm a giant, look at me. Oh, and then of course we had to stop for ice cream. We were all getting a bit weary at this point, but ice cream is the remedy to all problems, I believe. We just kept going until we got there. So that's that. Thank you so much for watching. Really unfortunate for James and Marlis, their boat broke down. They're going to have to wait for a couple of days to wait for some parts and hopefully get their engine fixed up nice and quickly. I'm really sorry to James and Marlis that their engine broke down. But we did get all the way to Watford, so that was good. We should be up very soon for day 2. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you guys are doing anything exciting for your summer holidays. If you'd like to join us again on this Narrowboat adventure, you can click subscribe down below. We will be joined with day 2 very soon. As you can probably tell, Sunday uploads is just not going to happen in August. The internet is not reliable enough that I can do that, but hopefully you'll have more than one video per week and they will come out randomly. If you want to get a notification every time a new video comes out, you can click subscribe down below to join us. If you click the little bell next to the subscribe button, you can actually get an email notification. You can also go over to Facebook, follow me at This Narrowboat Adventure on there. My name is Jasmin, and you can help me out on Patreon if you'd like as well. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day and have a great adventure. Bye! No, wait, I'm going to do the second one as well. Ahoy! And welcome to this